I should have brought my wig. I'm just showing y'all all my goodies. My hair's trying to grow though. Look, this is progress. If you know, you know. I did a big chop and my hair was just so used to being processed, and I started going natural. I'm more mindful of what I put in my hair. I talk to my hair. I tell it how beautiful it is, how fast it grows, how strong it is, and it's safe. And I must say, I think it's like a flower. Like, it listens and it loves to be loved. And if you treat your hair good and talk to it nice, so don't come for me. I cut my finger this morning. If you have ever had a pair of hair scissors, then you know those are some of the sharpest scissors you'll ever get your hand on. And I reached in a bag that my hair scissors was in, and I literally felt it slice through. Oh, I was trying to rush this morning. I literally had a dream about what was gonna happen to me today, and it happened. I don't know if I manifested or I foresaw what was gonna happen. This wasn't in my dream, no. I don't know what the fuck this was about. Then my sister almost burnt the damn house down. It was just so many signs that it was gonna be a unique day. But God is good. He gives second chances, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10 chances. And yeah, I'll be able to revisit that situation and hopefully go into it more level-headed, calm, cool, and collected. Because it's like, I feel like constantly flip-flopping energies. I'll go from masculine to feminine, masculine to feminine, masculine to feminine. Masculine in terms of just like my day-to-day routine, how I talk, and what the activities that I partake in. So I'm trying to consistently work on being feminine, but then I go and work a job that requires me to be masculine. So my energy is just like constantly flipping back and forth, flipping back and forth. But yeah, duality is key. I wanna know how to be great in both my feminine and my masculine. But Lord knows I prefer the feminine. I do. I really do. A feminine energy is everything. Everything. Like, I just learned that, and I'm not even the type to ask, but asking people for things is masculine. I did not know that. Again, I'm not the type to go around asking for anything. I always feel like if you know I need it and you genuinely rock with me, then you're gonna look out. That's just always my motto in life. But then we have this saying of like, oh, closed mouths don't get fed. But that's masculine energy, I just learned. Which I always felt like was a valid statement, like closed mouths don't get fed. But no, you actually get more when you don't go around just asking. I don't know. I could be wrong. Don't quote me. But I just saw this video that was speaking on how you take yourself out of your feminine energy when you ask for things. Ooh, let's go. Let's sit and sit better. Let's move back so we be a little bit more light. There's somebody go down. Y'all, why did I accept this shift? I'm gonna be here until the morning. I said I would not do any more overnight shifts, but I definitely picked this shift up. I'm good overall. I'm good. I'm not gonna say I'm not doing good, because I'm not, you know? You know how you're just at that pivotal moment of realizing, like, you want things to be better, but things could get worse, so you want to appreciate this moment type shit. I just had a flashback. A when fine shit said type shit. But yeah. So I had this beautiful drink. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. I promise I'm not trying to like, I don't know. I don't know if my tone and delivery is a reflection of like grace and awareness or just low energy. I really don't. I'm not trying to convince you that I'm like so soft spoken and balanced, but that's how I feel right now. I do. So as I cut my finger, I wrapped it. I made this is so ghetto. I wrapped it up and I had some tissue paper. I wrapped it up. I put some iodine on it, and I used this came from a freaking air freshener and wrapped it around there to help put pressure on my finger. Thank you. You see me? I'm trying to sit in the sunlight so y'all can see this glow. But I ripped. That was so ghetto. That was creative. It wasn't ghetto. That was me working with what I had. I didn't have any band-aids in the car. If my mom would have saw, she'd be like, "Oh my goodness, you need a technic shot." She was so dramatic. But hey, it was pretty deep. It's healing pretty good. It's healing. It was deep. No, I am single. I've been married though. You need some marriage advice? Talk to me. I guess, would I be the best person to get marriage advice from? So, are you familiar with Prince? Because I don't want you to think I'm rude with my response when you ask your age. Because I feel like I've made you guys make me feel like, oh, you're only saying that out of insecurity. And I've allowed people to pressure me to give you a number, but I don't believe in age. I'm a spiritual person. I'm timeless. Like, that's like my response. I think that's why my skin glows the way it does, because I just tell people I'm timeless. I'm timeless. I'll let my mother share that information. I'll let her keep up with that. And I'm telling y'all, it works. Eartha Kitt, Prince, these are people that look youthful throughout just majority of their life. I don't think Prince ever really looked like he aged, honestly. He always looked young and supple. But when people would ask him his age, he would say, I'm timeless. Because there's so many negative ideals attached to age that when you put a number on it, your body follows. Like, everyone, once they turn like 25 and up, they get so depressed and they like think life is over, and their body starts to follow with their perception of that age. It's actually quite depressing. When in actuality, you have someone 60, maybe even 70. My grandmother lived to be 86, and they're like, you're so young. I wish I was still your age. So it's just like, what is age? How old are you? But I promise my next birthday, I might put a number on the cake for y'all. I'll come on live. Now that I have a new live family, I'll come on live and we'll put a number on the cake and we'll do like the whole traditional birthday shebang. See, people hate that response. I'm sorry. I am. But I have to stay true to me. Oh, 23. What's life like being 23 in 2025? Wow. I can only imagine. 23 in 2025. That's lit. For sure. it's like you have access to so much stuff. I sound old as fuck saying it, but it's really true. In comparison to when I was growing up, when I was 23, you definitely have exposure to like so much more, which is a beautiful and scary thing. So mindful consumption is key for sure. And just like, I don't know, never mind, you didn't ask for my advice, but that's a beautiful age. We're alive. That's beautiful, right? Go on, baby, shake it to the max. Type shit. I gotta stop saying it. So I'm gonna be here until, thank you. So one of my skincare tricks is definitely honey and coffee. Honey helps with keeping your skin moisturized, and coffee is really good at exfoliating. And I love it. Oh, you can't see it from there. In the sun, it like really helps it to like get that glow. Honey and coffee. So it may be ghetto, but I don't use fresh grinds. I like brew my coffee and then I use those grinds so that they don't go to waste. And then I mix them in the honey with either my finger, or I have like a facial spatula I'll use sometimes if I want to be fancy. And you just mix it all up in your little bowl, and you can add some other stuff in there. You really don't need anything else, just the coffee and honey will do justice. And that's for all skin tones. And you let it sit on your face for maybe 10 minutes. I'm extra, sometimes I'll sleep in it, sometimes I'm lazy, I'll just do it for 5 minutes. And yeah. And if you don't want to do that, banana peels, I swear to God, I'm not lying, you can look all of this up on YouTube. You eat your banana and then you take the banana peel and you just rub it all over your face. I swear to God, it's so good for the skin. Yeah, I love putting like fruits and all types of things on my face. It's so weird. I said that wrong. I'm sorry. Yeah, bananas, coffee, and honey for sure. Oh, egg whites is another really good one. You don't need the yolk. You just crack the egg, let the egg white drip out, and then you rub it over your face. It will literally make like, you can look all this up on YouTube. I promise I'm not being a creep right now. You put the egg white all over your face, and it'll literally make like a white mask that it like will make your face super tight, and like you won't be able to move your mouth or anything. And then I would say leave it on anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes. But after the egg white mask, you want to make sure you definitely use a really good moisturizer, because the egg white mask is going to help it's going to keep your skin tight. But you want to, I don't think it's the best at moisturizing. I could be wrong, but you won't be able to move your face. Let it sit. You know it's set when it turns to a white, then cast over your face, and you can't really move your face. So I didn't get y'all 4 tips out of nowhere for real. So we did honey, coffee, bananas, and egg whites. All these are all separate facials, all different facials. Where are you from? Why you say steal? I didn't steal nothing today. Why would you say I stole something? Because I'm black. I didn't steal anything. I was out, I like, whatever. Long story short, I like so like just, I don't know if it just wasn't for me or if I just sucked ass this morning. But I had a job opportunity that I was able to reschedule, but I just wish I would have got it right the first time. I didn't have all my proper documentation and orientations. Then I had to reschedule. They basically kicked me out, said, okay, bitch, you don't got this, you gotta go. I left that orientation before I could take the test. I went out, I did some DoorDash, and then as I was doing DoorDash, My manager called me from my job that I work on the weekends. I only work 1 day a week with this company, security company. And he's like, hey, can you work for me? Can you do a 6 to 6? And I said I would never do overnight again, but now I'm sitting here about to do a 6 to 6. So get any job? Yeah, no. I try to be mindful. The job I went for earlier, I guess you're right. It's decent. It's great pay. They're paying almost $30 an hour, but I do have to work outside in the heat. And it's not like the job of my dreams, so yeah. Now I'm just sitting here. I have a coffee for now. Mind you, I have to be here from 6 to 6. I have 11 more hours to go. So I brought some food. They have a fridge and everything inside. I can sit inside, but it's dirty, y'all. Like, y'all want to see where I'm at? This place is acres. Like, it goes, this is the surveillance cam, but this place goes miles and miles back. I'm sitting at the very front of it. So they have like a refrigerator, an oven, a microwave. So I'm gonna keep my food. I'm probably in like 2 hours because I don't want to eat too late. That's the worst part about working overnight. Like, that's why security guards have such like a unpleasant profile about them, because I've gained the most work, the weight doing security jobs, because you're sitting down, you're idle, you're on the phone most of the time, you're not really doing too much. It's hard to stay productive. Even though I have a sketchbook, I like to write, read, or I'll get in my sketchbook, but it's so easy to just gain weight and become like a fucking slob, respectfully, which is, I'm not okay. I don't want to say slob because some people struggle with obesity, so I'm not talking about if you struggle with your weight as much as if you just are not doing shit all day and you just accumulate a bunch of unhealthy weight. I don't know. I'm not trying to offend anyone though. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. But yeah, I worked overnight for like 3 months at a cancer treatment center and I gained so much weight. I messed up just like my overall, if you work overnight, they say if you work overnight for 6 months, it always takes you triple the amount of time for your body to rebalance. You should eat sun up and sun down. Your body is literally in line with the earth. So when you eat after the sun goes down, that's what makes you high risk for diabetes, high blood pressure, because your body has shut down for the day once the sun goes down, and you leave all that stuff to just sit in your system and not be properly digested or processed. So then it's not until the sun comes back up that your body actually gets to digest those things. So now you deal with borderline diabetes and just all types of health issues. And a lot of people don't realize it comes from if you work overnight. And I used to love working overnight because I'm like, oh, everyone's asleep, I'll stay up and make my money. No, you're like literally ruining your body if you work overnight. Windows 11G. Okay. So what are you gonna do? What's your first like project, or like what are we doing with Windows 11G? Because I'm coming to realize that I may just need a desktop, a PC, whatever it is, so that I want to do reaction videos. So that's what I would love to do. Windows 11G. It sounds high tech. Steak. Are you gonna do steak and eggs or just steak? Why not just cook your steak? All right, let me shut up my business. I feel like you should cook your steak, but I feel you. Sometimes you just want the food brought to you. That's understandable. It's your money. Do what you want to do. But I say cook that steak with some peppers, some Old Bay, some butter, some onions, and just sear that bad boy. Then pop it in the air fryer. You know, if you like, that's a nice way to cook your steak. Pan sear it, then pop it in the air fryer. Let the air fryer do the rest of the work. I love movies. I'm overdue to watch a good movie, but I love movies. Yeah, I would definitely say that's a something I really enjoy doing. It would be art, talking on live with you guys, and movies. No, I'm sorry, I'm lying. It would be art, movies, just anything with self-expression, creative. No, I'm lying. Okay. Do you know yourself? It will be art, dance, movies. Yeah. It went editing. I actually love editing. What's your favorite movie? Oh, it's me asking you a question while reading your question. So my favorite movie at the time would be my brain wants to say Beetlejuice because that's the most recent movie I watched. I'm obsessed with dinosaur movies like Jurassic Park, things like that. Absolutely love. I just made the kids watch every freaking dinosaur movie possible. If I had to pick one movie, so I've been on HBO Max. I don't know. I wish I knew the name of this one. I think it's called like Miss Peculiars. Do you know what that is? That movie was quite awesome. It was actually amazing. Samuel L. Jackson was in there. So we're gonna go with that. That's my final answer. Miss Peculiars or part. It's on HBO Max. Don't quote me. That's a hard question though. I don't know what that movie is. I have to look it up. What's your favorite movie? I have to look that up. I don't know what the hell it is. Honestly, I'm still trying to read it. You said, is that are you missing a vowel there? Intersettler? I don't know what the fuck that says. I'm sorry. Reading is fundamental, kids. What the hell does that say? John Wick was my favorite movie at one time. Jurassic Park, I've already exposed myself for that. I became really obsessed with the Chucky series, and because I was afraid of Chucky up until I was 23. I was afraid of Chucky, honestly, and now I love him. I adore Chucky. He's so cute and mean. I don't know. I guess I gotta get to know myself a little more. I've been so into like reality TV, unfortunately, or YouTube. Ooh, so who's your favorite content creator? Instagram? Yeah, no. My Instagram was hacked. I was doing really good on Instagram. I fell for a stupid ass hacker. How? I don't know. Desperation. They're like, hey, you want to make some money? I'm like, sure. They're like, okay, we just need your email. And then they like logged into my Instagram and stole everything right before my eyes. And I had some bomb content. I used to get paid to model. I've done so much great work. I've worked with different artists in my city, and they literally just started deleting everything. First, they used my channel to bait other people in to trick them into stealing their page, and then they just slowly just started deleting my stuff little by little. It was painful. So no, it's still there though. You should look it up. Oh my gosh, I'm low-key I'm scared. What is on Instagram? You should look it up. You should see. It's CLS Studio. Yeah. Or did I change the Chell Studio? Are you on Instagram? What is it with your love for Instagram? I'm so happy I let Instagram go. I'm so happy I got kicked off Instagram because now I just do TikTok and YouTube. Instagram was weird. I don't know. It just wasn't doing it for me. Let me see. Okay, that was rude as fuck. But I just went on archived my stuff on Instagram. I love Marvel movie. I'm so sorry. I got distracted. You're gone. Okay, that's understandable. Yeah. Sorry, Sabah. My bad. I got a little self-absorbed. Sorry. I got a little too into myself. I'm sorry. You should follow me on Instagram. Yeah. I just got really into myself. I saw all the stuff I archived on Instagram, and I was just like, you know what? Because gang stalking is real, but we're not gonna get into that. I don't want to go into like a spiritual psychosis. Gang stalking is real, and I just like to protect my energy. And I can admit when I feel like people are trying to overpower me, or I feel like their energy is overpowering mine. So then I just go ghost. But Mama is here.